My name is Jadie Underwood, and I own Three Word Farm with my husband Taylor in Downsville, Louisiana. We sell pasture-raised pork, eggs, chicken, and then we do grass-fed beef, and we are working on lambs. So what started it all was health problems when I was trying to get pregnant with her first. And that's what sent us down like the tunnel of food and farming. And then we had our first and we started looking more into things. And then we decided we were going to move in the country. Then we moved and we got out here, we started raising chickens. And we're like, we'll fence the pasture so we have a cow to raise for ourselves. And then as we started raising stuff, people started getting interested in it, and they started wanting some of it, and then it just like grew and grew and grew. And we realized how passionate we were about it, how much we were doing it, and so then it just grew into this. And then I run our social media and our marketing, and I milk a cow when we have a cow and milk, and I'm a cook. That's what I am. If Taylor's not here, I will do all the chores, and we have to hook up to the house and pull it forward every day to move them to fresh grass. But then it's, you know, feeding pigs, feeding the hens, moving everybody. It's just a lot of things. Just refill all the feed and refill all the waters because we use those bucket waters, and they drink them so fast. We just never want meat chickens to be without water and food. We always want to be on it all the time. Is there anything?
Wash eggs.
Oh, that is, I cannot stand washing eggs.
If there's a poopy egg, you will not wash eggs.
Yeah, I don't do it.
But pretty much everything else you're game for.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any way you can say no really to much, because if he's like gone, you know, delivering the chickens and processing, like it has to be done. So like I can't say no. Lives are at stake. So probably just, that's my line, is I'm not gonna wash a poop egg. I feel like we work together more as much as we can with the kids. But like his jobs are, he does like the business side of everything, the like meeting customers or taking stuff to, you know, restaurants or things like that. But as far as like farm stuff, if I'm available and don't have like babies or putting kids to sleep or whatever, as much as I can get out and help, we work together. The best times that we have together are when we're able to work together on the farm. Like that's the most fun, you know. It can be stressful, but
yeah, I mean everything takes longer with kids, but that's what we did. That's what we're doing it for.
But I wouldn't want to do anything else. I wouldn't want us to do anything else. Our main focus is trying to build soil. I feel like that's the basis of everything, is the basis of a healthy animal that's going to turn into good food for our family and our customers. We rotate our cows, our beef cows rotationally graze them. We rotate our sheep as much as we can. We raise all of our pork on pasture and move them around to different areas and let them really till the ground up and then go back and reseed it. And then moving the chickens, we move the laying hens and the meat birds every day to new grass so that they can fertilize and grow new grass. And we've seen so much growth. So we had this, and this was our old hen house. It didn't work like we wanted it to for the hens, so we were just like scrapping and moving on to the next thing and seeing if it'll work for this. And it's done really good. So it doesn't get too hot, and got good airflow, and it builds, it's peat moss in the bottom, so we can compost that and use it in the garden too. Sheep are really like, we don't do much with the sheep. They're so easy. We just move them sometimes, move them into the yard, move them back, and rotate them a little. Other than worming, I'll help you catch the babies when they need to be wormed. And that's about it. I love watching them lamb. That's probably the best part, is lambing. I love dairy cows, and I love thinking about milk. I love thinking about how to breed them and all the things. And now I hand milk, and because I don't like clean machines. And I just like the intimacy of milking a cow. There's just something about being quiet and sitting there. I just think it's so special.